the deadliest animals in Australia. As an American, I've heard stories. I've never been, but I am curious to see what animals made the list, if not every animal over there. Let's get into it.
The dingo. But this wild dog made Australia their home. But they're not exactly very dangerous to humans. Those only go after children. And the most recent attacks were non-fatal.
So they look like dogs, but they're not, and they'll attack your kids? Can you train them? Are they trainable?
In Australia, far more people are killed by domesticated dogs than they are by dingoes.
Okay, so if we're being honest, they're not the most dangerous. Okay, I guess they had to start the list off light. Cute little pups.
And it is in fact the southern cassowary. This bird is one of 3 species of cassowary, and it is the heaviest bird in Australia despite...
What is that, like a big emu? Emus are mean. We have those over here in America, and they are mean, but these dudes look way bigger. Don't get me wrong, emus are good-sized birds, but these guys look a good bit bigger.
Being shorter than the emu, these giant birds mostly feed on fruits on the forest floor. Problems arise when people start feeding these birds, as these birds can become very protective of their young, and they don't need a lot of encouragement to attack.
Okay, so they're Australian emus, and they did say they were a little bit shorter than emus, but look at those talons.
When attacking, it will thrust these towards people, and they can easily become embedded in your abdomen.
Look at that picture. I want no part in that. I do not want no part in that. No parts. No thank you. That's insane. That guy's a madman. That guy is a madman.
As a Florida man was killed by his pet cassowary in 2019.
Okay, so people keep these cassowaries as pets. Some people. Well, I've seen crazier.
The species that is often known as the most deadly is the inland taipan.
Oh, wow. Yeah. We have a bunch of snakes here in America as well. Copperheads, things of that nature. But these guys, they sound pretty gnarly, pretty nasty. We don't have them. I don't think. I could be wrong.
The inland taipan. And really this snake wants nothing to do with you. They feed almost exclusively on small mammals, and they'd only bite a human in self-defense.
Okay, so that's definitely awesome that they're not aggressive. That's a plus. Because sometimes they are. But those taipans are not.
The deadliest snake in Australia because of its venom, as it's estimated that one bite possesses enough lethality to kill at least 100 fully grown humans.
What is that? That's crazy. One bite can kill up to 100 humans? So don't get bit. Oh my gosh, try your best not to get bit. I guess we are very happy that it's not an aggressive snake.
There are so many venomous creatures in Australia, most hospitals have a large amount of antivenom.
Yes, because, like I said, I've heard stories. Everything out there in Australia is venomous, apparently. Venomous birds, venomous snakes, venomous sea life.
Tarantulas, trapdoor spiders, and mouse spiders.
Oh no. Oh no. We're not doing that. We're not playing that game. Did you see those spiders they just said right there? The tarantula and the other big ones? No.
And a bite would definitely ruin your day.
Would ruin my whole year. Look at the size of that thing. No. No. I'm running. No, not happening. You take the whole room. Take the house. No, I'm calling a professional. We're calling a professional and getting a professional out here to handle up on this.
It's time that we look towards the ocean. The waters around Australia are teeming with life.
Okay, now we're getting into the waters of Australia. Once again, a very dangerous place. You thought land was bad? Let's watch.
Go any further, I'd just like to point out that shark attacks are very rare. There are only around 5 to 15 fatal attacks each year.
Well, that makes me feel better, because I thought they were more prevalent than that. Either way,
The bull shark, the great white shark, and the tiger shark.
They got all three. They got the bull shark, the tiger shark, and the great white shark. Y'all got all three of them over there? Oh my gosh. I would never go in the water. I'd never go in the water. We're not going in the ocean. I'm not going surfing. No boogie boarding. Nothing.
And great whites were responsible for 18.
That's ridiculous. 18? 1 and 1. Wowza.
As I've already said, shark attacks are still relatively rare, but as it is one of the most frightening ways to go, it's understandable why so many people are scared of sharks.
Yes, you said it was relatively rare, but you just said 20 people in a year. I believe it was. That's common enough for me to not go in the ocean. We're not. That's not happening. That is not happening. And I can't swim away. He's going to see me before I see him. Her. Big fish. Shark with teeth. I have no chance. I have no chance. I'm just a floating piece of cake for that guy. Floating piece of... Oh, whoops. You're not a seal.
Blue-ringed octopus species. For the most part, these creatures are harmless if you leave them alone. Tetrodotoxin. This toxin is extremely dangerous, and if a blue-ringed octopus bites you, it can certainly end your life.
They look awesome. Those blue rings really stick out. I would not be near as scared of that as I would the shark, but maybe I should be. Like he just said. Toxins. 11 fatalities over the years?
Might want to look out for are the jellyfish.
Well, I've heard stories about the box jellyfish. I hear it is bad. Doesn't feel good. Does not feel good at all. I don't go in the ocean here in America. Certainly not going in the ocean over there.
Cause paralysis and cardiac arrest with their stings. And in some cases, this can lead to death. Confirmed fatalities. And it's
10 fatalities from box jellyfish? That's one less than the octopus we just saw. How often do y'all see them wash up on the beach? Anybody from Australia watching? I'm just curious. I've heard they wash up on the beach and you can just find them and you step on them and they'll sting you. Is that true?
one is the mostly harmless freshwater crocodile, and the other is the highly dangerous saltwater crocodile.
We have crocodiles as well, and he's right. Those saltwater crocodiles are massive. The freshwater, what have you, but those saltwater crocodiles are huge.
Saltwater crocodile, on the other hand, is one of the most dangerous reptiles in the world, and is one of the few predators that sees humans directly as a food source.
In the world, and he said it sees you as a source of food. He's going to try to eat you like he does anything else. Devour you. Like you're some yum-yums. Ooh, that's crazy. No, thank you. I do not. Could you imagine swimming down a river and all of a sudden this guy pops up, grabs you by the leg, arm, shoulder, something, anywhere?
And if one of these predators chooses to attack you in the water, you stand little chance.
Ain't nothing you can do about that, just like the shark. You're especially not going to stand a chance against that guy because he's trying to eat you. The shark was just a little happy accident, as some would say. This guy's trying to eat you.
And giants can exceed lengths of 6 meters, even though these predators are
He just say that they get up to 20 feet long. 20 feet long. I just cry. It's game over. It's game over. I'm getting out of the water. I'm not going in there in the first place. Look at the size of that thing. Look at the size. I can see it from in the sky. Look at that.
I guess if you knew this predator could potentially be in a river, you're very unlikely to swim in it.
That's right. Yes, I like the way this man thinks. Narrator, I like the way you think. We're alike. We think the same. I'm not going in there. Well, that was a crazy list. He went from dingoes, which are, looking like cute pets. We had some some emus in there. That was cool. And then the man went to the sharks. No. I would have to probably say, out of that list, my scariest would have to be those crocodiles. It's not happening. Don't get me wrong, the sharks, 20 foot of shark and teeth. But like I said, they're not hunting you. Those crocodiles are. But that's crazy. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you soon.